Morning, YouTube world. I'm gonna do a little walk around with y'all. Walk around and talk around and sort of catch us up with where we're at today. I think the last two things we did in the garage here was got the generator running and then got a burn barrel for Bill, and we accidentally spilled a bunch of oil, which is not good. You know, I try to keep this looking nice up here. I have to figure out what to do about that oil on my gravel there. I might just need to get me some fresh gravel and put over it. But Bill went with me yesterday. We went over to South Carolina and I picked up a couple more implements to go along with my new Ford tractor. One's a scraper blade, and it's not a very good one. What I mean by that is it doesn't swivel, and it would be a better one if it did. And I could modify it. I was looking at some. I actually saw a swivel blade online earlier today. In fact, as I look at this, it looks like it was supposed to swivel. See these holes under here? They used to make these where you could swing them around and drop a pin down in them. I bet this was at one time the center hole to one of these. And then they had these three things out here. Somebody took all that off and redid it and put a bolt in it and welded the bolt and welded that to that. I don't think they intended for that to ever move or come off of there. But it's okay for what I gave for it. It's you know, it's worth that. The bigger thing I got was this pole right over here. This is a hinged lift pole. It goes on the back with a 3-point hitch, and because it has see, this part here goes back up on the 3rd point. These go down here, and this swivels right there, so that swivel makes it so you can get higher lift out of that. And what I would use something like that for would be like my tractor stuff. I took my tractor back down into the edge of the woods over here, and what I'm going to do is kind of develop this area over in here for a place to put my implements and park my tractor. Might build a little tractor shed over in here. But I'm thinking of coming back in here and knocking out some of these little spraggly trees. Like, you know, I can drive in right here between these two pine trees. But, you know, I got a bunch of these little spraggly trees right here that could all come out, which would make it possible for me to kind of come in here and then swing a little bit to get on back in here. And then back here is the same way. I've got a little flat area, but there's a bunch of spraggly trees here on either side that I could cut back so that I get the benefit of this whole little area. And then behind this little rise back here, there's another area that sits a little lower, and there's room to put all my tractor implements back in here. See, I could put my bush hog, my scraper blade, other tractor implements could go right in there and be out of the way. I was actually even thinking a little bit about building a small little tiny storage building back here for, I don't know, lawnmowers and things like that I want to get out of the weather. But yeah, so I'll probably be out here cutting some of this back and cutting that back up yonder. I might take out a little bit of this stuff to the side up here. Park my bush hog back there out of the way, and use that lift blade to go and get that other scraper blade off of there and bring it back here, stuff like that. It feels like it might rain today, but I don't think it. It's supposed to rain up to about 10 o'clock, and I haven't seen any rain yet, so we might get to miss out on the rain altogether, which would be just fine. Yesterday I went with Bill up to South Carolina, and while we was over there, we went to a car place. He's kind of got in mind that he wants a Model A, and you know, I sold him Mike's 32 Studebaker, but he keeps talking about wishing he had a Model A, and I said, well, if you want to sell me that Studebaker back, I'll take it back. Or if you want to sell it yourself and make a profit on it, you're welcome to. Anyway, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but he's looking around at Model A's. Look at the mud on the bottom of my building over there. And I see if I had I may just go ahead and order me another load of gravel, but if I had another load of gravel and just walked around the building and put gravel where that is splashing mud up on there, it would keep that from happening. And I'm gonna want some gravel back here too. I might just call my gravel guy and have him bring me some. This is a seat that was on that tractor, and I pulled it off here because it was sitting out and it got wet. I figured the seat would be drier without this than it would with it sitting outdoors for right now. I'll just stick this in here. So those are things I'm thinking about today. I'm not exactly completely decided on what's going to happen and which way we're going to go first, but these are the things I'm looking at here. Oh, the joy. And another thing I thought I might do is, once I get that bar off of there on that trailer and get it on the tractor, to go up and pick up that generator with it. Let's see. These are not the most amazing good trees, although this could be. I wonder if that's a dogwood tree right there. I might want to save it if it is. But I mean, I could set a whole tractor right in this little area right here if I wanted to clean these little trees out too. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm doing, what I want to do as we go along. Love y'all. Hope you're having a good day.